And we're alive. Teams just spawned in, so let's see what are the Mumblerines. Technically adequate it is right now on the Russian side. What are they using? 30 mil BTR moving out with just one person right now. Little Bear soloing the 82. And what is the MTLB seems like is moving out to double 30 mil. They didn't use any MTLBs in the last round, the Mumblerines. And they have some problems over here moving out with the Logi, but getting it done. Oh, you don't want to get stuck, they just move that MTLB. So they've got some problems moving out of the main. On the Mumblerine side, we see two strikers heading straight to the south, one infantry truck and one Logi. No, two Logis. One Logi moving up to the west to Chaka, an infantry truck, and another Logi moving up to Malagabad. So, and two strikers to the south, so probably those two strikers will go to attack straight. This Logi going to Chaka and those two to Malaga. That's a slight different setup when we saw the last round for the Mumblerines, for tactically adequate, actually. So, let's see what is going to happen. There's the BTR is moving around. So the MTLB is behind. Where is the other BTR? The 82. Was he back? There's one Logi going far up in the south. Where's that 30 mil BTR for the Russians? Did he move up? There's like this nice little spot you sometimes can use. Right up
setting
here.
Setting up an ambush. I'll push down the riverbed. If it's safe, then you'll join me.
So let's see. Nordic is talking here about setting up an ambush and stuff. So let's see what is happening. The two strikers on the far east are there. Tactically adequate is a little bit slow here in the beginning, not even on Modzai, but a lot of Mumblerine forces are already on Malagabad. They got full control over it. They can cap that without any problems. They should be able to cap that. The FOB is going up here in the back for the Mumblerines. Brahim over here just putting it up. Should supply it though. Did not supply it for some reason. Maybe there's a deeper reason behind it. And we can see the Mumblerines already pushing up to the south.
Vehicle movement coming, Paco.
Now the Logi is pushing up over here. That's where they want to attack. Logi setting up an offensive FOB, but it comes a little bit late. It got spotted. They can react on it. Rally went down. Whole squad pushing in. There should be a FOB coming out. They got one BTR 80 in order to help them. And we can see on the southeast side the two strikers. Yes, they are moving up to the far south. And the BTR opens fire. Not hitting anybody, though.
Enemy BTR behind him.
Calm over here trying to give a hit on the BTR. Too low, though. Calm's getting taken out. On a little less.
Is it 30?
So there will be a full tactically adequate attack from the west side, actually. The Logi supplied an FOB, so there will be a hub going up, probably somewhere. And we will see the attack from tactically adequate will come over the west flank. Is a good way to attack Malagabad. And there is one squad pushing up to the south to Modzai. And tactically adequate is still not on the flag yet. What is there? There's burning something.
Enemy 30 mil on our position when we were rushing.
Oh, they flipped the Logi. You do not want to flip the Logi. Ticket-wise it's okay, but you need that Logi to supply your FOB. Or is it the infantry truck? I am not sure. Little Bear over here all alone. Just trying to snipe out any strikers somewhere, but the strikers are on that side of the river. This is going to unfold in a second. We will have a fight at Modzai. Chakako just got capped. They're still fighting already, long distance fighting right over here. Let's concentrate on that. Who do we have here? They're here already. Gash over here already pushed in to the defensive lines. Azifur is down, only Dark T, and there's one whole squad flanking far over the north side. Trying to search for that FOB. For that FOB. Trying to push in from the north side to that FOB. The hub is not up yet though, but the The Mumblerines are building the hub inside of the cap zone. Now they're going for that roll hub again, for that roll FOB. Lots of razor wires
30
there.
millimeter shitbox down. Engaging 30 millimeter.
So what are the strikers doing? There's an infantry enemy fighting.
One striker down.
30 mils took out one striker. One striker is down already. That's 460 tickets left for the US. And where's the second? Where's the BTR? There's something burning right over there. There's the 30 mil BTR. And the striker is trying to get it, but it seems like it's getting away. It's hiding behind those houses. Losing 2 strikers here would be painful a lot, to be honest.
In 5 seconds.
Are you all solid, Paco, or do you need to stay there?
Yeah.
On the cap zone itself, on Motsai, in the beginning of those matches, is always a lot happening. A lot happening. A lot of Mumblerines are down.
Right,
But there's still somehow up on the west side.
At first.
Copy, kill them first. Kill the fob if you haven't taken it down yet, that deception's down.
So the United States Mumblerines just kept Malagabat, so now they can theoretically catch Motsai. But there is still trucks over here holding strong against a lot of Mumblerines. 3 or 4. 2 on the hill. Cola over hill and Tigen. And we have got Beginner
Taking
and
fire
Boaty
on the fob from the north.
over here. So they're doing a great job right now. The Mumblerines of keeping the pressure up. So what is happening at the FOB in Malagabat? Squad putting up from the north. Is they're working on it, but it works. It buys time. Look at that. They're not getting close that quickly.
We are capping Modsai.
Nordic is
Enemies near the FOB in Malakabat.
saying.
Yeah, we know. We're trying to deal with it.
So they're digging on with FOB. Crazy and Envy are digging on with FOE. Made the way through the razor wire.
Still cap Modsai. Move if you can. Take out the forward Paco, then come here.
So losing those 20 tickets is not good. But I think Hexcast is there. What is Shields doing? Shields is now he's realizing there's 2 diggers.
Standing by from whenever you want to drop a fob Nordic.
But Envy is still up. Gotta get out of there. Hexcast knows there's somebody close to that radio.
Sync up.
And I think Envy, the Mumblerines should be able to defend that FOB. So what is happening at Motsai? Good push here by the Mumblerines, keeping tactically adequate back.
Paco, you can go, man. We can deal with it if he's on that. We're getting our repair station up at your side.
On the back.
Safer.
Tegan over there, just taking out Neckwrecker with that grenade. Are both strikers down? No, one striker just made it back. Getting up a repair station all the way back at Juzaro. That's far off, so those strikers will be not in the game for a couple of minutes. At least, because they're falling back all the way. We all have to go up to that crossroads over here to get up a repair station to repair and then go back to move. But it's alright right now. The Mumblerines...
Kill their fob first.
The Mumblerines have the control here. They're working on Motsai. And I think they're already working down the FOB for tactically adequate. They have big problems here. Tactically adequate. They have a manpower advantage. But oh, look at that. Nordic against 4. And getting taken out. Just took the true speeder with him. So what do we have up here?
We are nearly capped. Start.
Should be fucking close.
Yeah, go Paco, man. We can do it.
Boaty over here. There's a lot of tactically adequate now pushing up.
I can take one strike and pick up one of them if.
And Denbox taking out Boaty, both of them, and now they are not capping Motsai anymore. Beginner Moldy's getting taken out, so it's only Beginner left versus James. Takes out James though. So Beginner is the last one. Mumblerine on on Motsai cap zone. So actually, and they kept it because it was neutral, so they can cap with just one person. They didn't have to neutralize it at all. It was not in Russian hands.
On the defense now, Balmin, I need you to set up
so now the Mumblerines have to get more people in there. I think they're safe at Malagabat. Yes, they are. Malagabat is not capable. There's no tactically adequate forces right here. There's some in the river valley which might be able to delay the reinforcing Mumblerines. We have Dolphin here, and we've got Magdal, and we've got Wolfmatic. They are basically trying to delay Nordic over here. Once again, Nordic seems to be everywhere. Tegan and Boaty. They're all pushing right into those three tactically adequates. First one got taken out. And there's Wolf Medic still left. Envy gets taken out, so now it seems like the Mumblerines are pushing everything they have on those attacking flags. The strikers are still on repairing.
Where do you want the fob? On the northern side?
Coming back slowly from the repairing.
Eastern side.
But now we will see a heavy fight. This is a small window where basically Mumblerine can pull all the resources together and push everything on the attack size. And tactically adequate is now here defending. They still can hold it. 444 tickets after 10 minutes. Lost just 60 tickets. That's alright. ISKT over here.
Strikers are
pushing in.
Back into action. We're taking the high road south of the side.
Gets taken out. So there's a lot of defenders. Now the question is, how do the Mumblerines react
Don't
on
want
it?
to lose mod side. I don't want to get him that ticket.
There might
So let's make sure we get there quickly.
it might be a risk for the Mumblerines pushing everything onto attack and have nothing, and there might be a small window resulting out of it where tactically adequate can start attacking Malakabad, but the hub is getting taken out by the Deceptions and the scout over here. They are searching for the radio, which should be over here under the bridge.
Enemy GL.
Is where the fob is itself, so they can probably take it out. They're getting followed though by Dolphin and Wolf Medic. We will see if that FOB will live or not. And we can see the full Mumblerine advance here, the full push, the full assault on that mod side cap zone. It is neutral right now. Probably tactically adequate will be able to cap it. So let's just see what is going on.
Supply the fob supplied.
Bugs over there in a pretty good position.
Can't see a good spot for a hab here.
Getting taken out though. And the Mumblerines are slowly pushing in into tactically adequate.
We're staying. Or something. We just need it up.
They're standing really defensive. And there's a new FOB coming up for the Mumblerines, really close. The FOB is right here. That's a really bold move to do. That FOB, if they can get that hub up, it is supplied. If they can get that hub up, they can push so hardcore. They can really push a lot of pressure if they just can respawn there. And it seems like they don't even need that hub. Right now they're pushing in. Neckbreaker gets taken out there by ISKT. Cola again is inside the FOB already. Lots of shots getting fired. 350 over here. Nordic versus 350. 350 is just camping around the corner. Nordic clearing the buildings where the Cola is in, and they're capping. I think they're capping. And as long as it's neutral, those tactically adequate forces over there can't cap Malakabad. They're trying to push into Malakabad. They saved the FOB for now. We can see it far over there. They saved the FOB, but it doesn't help them if they're not able to take Modsai back. And yes, Mumblerines have cleared out everything of tactically adequate. So where's the strikers? The strikers are still doubling up far on the hill, fighting versus the BTR. We have the 30mm BTR shooting a little bit. Look at that pair of strikers. And
striker hit, enemy 30mm, we have to RTB.
Fighting against, where is that BTR? I don't see it anywhere. It's right over there. Far away.
We're losing too many strikers.
And
you're too exposed.
It seems like a striker just got blew up again. Yes, one of the strikers got blown up again. That's another 35 tickets the Mumblerines do not have to lose. They're on the advance here. That's 35 tickets they don't have to lose. And so we can see that right now. Basically, they pushed them out of the cap zone completely. 394 tickets left. One lost 100 tickets. So now is the question, what are they going to do? Malakabad, the FOB, will probably get taken out. Mumblerines have to be careful not to lose too much tickets here. Or assets. There's like one FOB, and if they take down that Logitruck over here too, this will be 28 tickets again. And they might get Finn on infrastructure. So if tactically adequate can manage to take out that FOB here in the river.
We lost one striker, unfortunately. I'm gonna mark enemy 30mm struck BTR.
If they can, if tactically adequate can take out,
this game or one.
can take out
Keep them down, Snow. That's a lot of tickets.
That FOB
I know
over
it.
here, if
We
they're
have
able
not
to
taken down enough
do it
tickets.
again, if technically adequate, can they out
Fob
that
going down on
FOB?
Malaka battles.
They will be really low in infrastructure. Actually, that might backfire for them. Right now they have full control over Malakabat, so I think the only FOB where technically adequate can spawn right now is the offensive one here. So we gotta check it out. That FOB here got taken out.
Snow,
One squad of
that
tactical.
strike is very expensive.
Taking another 20 tickets,
Versus a 30
28
mil.
tickets if they
He's not winning
destroy that logistic truck over here. Gash is working on it right now. It's another 8 tickets. Going down the drain for Mumblerines. We're losing 150 tickets. 100 out of them just for 2 strikers, a FOB and a logistic truck. So that's a really big loss on assets. Which is helping tactically adequate to stay in-game calm over here with a sneaky LAT attack on that BTR. Had 1 hit on him and a 2nd hit on him and destroying it.
Enemy have found and marked.
Good work, good
Enemy
action
BTR
there
down.
from Calm. Really, really good done. Get it taken out, but that's alright. Losing 1 ticket over 30 is alright. Not bad there. Not bad there. So the Mumblerines are doing good, actually. But they gotta be careful not to lose too much tickets in that phase right now. So, and the problem I see for the Mumblerines right now is that the only FOB they have to reinforce is this one right here. This FOB they're building up.
Yeah, that's really easy to get in.
They're crazy. They're crazy.
Except when he does
Razor wire mantra, I don't know how to call that. That maze of razor wires. And the problem I see coming, there is, yes, one squad of technically adequate pushing in from the
Hold that,
north.
Paco, hold that.
They're pushing in from the north side, and that basically gives them troubles. If they lose that FOB, they don't have any FOB anywhere close. That can backfire. There's only that one FOB here between those 2 flags, and another one here, but without a hub. So that can backfire actually quite a lot.
Paco, you're holding the fob and the hab, alright? I'm holding the flag.
Nordic
Bombing
though
you, go where
knows
needed,
it.
probably on
We
the
can
flag.
hear him talking. We can hear him
Do
talking
you want
and
us to
saying
push to
hold that
the
FOB
northeast
and
now,
that
'cause
hub.
they're coming in from
They
that
gotta
hub?
defend it. There's an enemy hub marked
Yeah, do it,
somewhere right here, but that's the wrong
Right,
We gotta
information.
get one of these fob
Technically
down.
adequate is pushing here through that valley again. It's tough to push through that valley though. There's the hub right over here. Nordic gets taken out. The scout over there is still alive. But we got True Speeder pushing up, and Crazy over there is pushing up too. So the scout, where's the True Speeder? Ooh, but the True Speeder doesn't. Now he sees him. The scout is taken out. The next line is Beginner and Chief over here. Fighting against. So there's a lot of tactically adequate pushing up from that FOB. As long as they can reinforce there, they're being good, and seems like the Mumblerines are reacting already on that squad here coming from the north, which could be a problem, but once they cleared out,
Alright, Paco, pulling my dudes back. You're
they
in charge of the
should
north now.
be alright. Paradox is here, is pushing to the south. Dolphin there. Snow, Lexicon, all of them are pushing to the south. Right into Barmin. Paradox versus Barmin. Barmin gets taken out. So the blue team is aware of the fact that there is some danger coming from the north trying to push on that FOB.
We have a keypad on 30 mil.
And they know, the Mumblerines know, the blue team knows they gotta defend that FOB or they will have a problem. Right now I think Tactically Adequate is still on 2 FOBs, so even if they lose one of those FOBs, they will probably be alright and still be able to operate in the area. Western Hill, the so important Western Hill of Motsai is under blue control here.
It's possible.
358 tickets left for the Mumblerines though. But right now the Mumblerines seem to have everything under control. Tactically Adequate is not even possible to get out of that hub over here. They can't push up, can't do any spacing, because look at that concave. The Mumblerines have here right now a really good firing line going up all the way over here to Calm. That's a really good concave they do. So they have complete control down here into that valley. That's basically running into the meat grinder here for tactically adequate. It's tough to fight against that. And we still have that one squad of tactically adequate in the north, but they are getting taken out slowly. Getting fought back anymore. There's only one person left. It is McDull over here. Basically the last one of them.
So you cannot lose another striker, right?
Yes, we did not
I don't
lose
know
one.
if
We're
they
falling
still
back
have
with
a
it.
rally point up or not. They're spawning all the way over at that FOB under the bridge, which is still up. And we hear some vehicles fighting, rockets getting shot. We can see it wonderful how tactically adequate is trying to push down that valley, but the blue Mumblerines are holding them off really good. So where are those strikers? Two strikers are going back to repair. Decided to play more defensive with those strikers, which is important because the Mumblerines know the strikers are it's difficult to fight against that BTR, but the BTR is in a good position up on that hill. Is really
My team is regrouping and rearming.
really good. Whereas that BTR, I just heard it somewhere, but I think it's somewhere up on that. Oh, there it is. It's hiding down there. Seems like it's going RTB just to repair a little bit. So wonderful to see here from both teams. But now Mumblerines once again staying defensive for now, not even trying to push up to the next cap. They're just staying defensive here on that flag.
Don't wander too far, Paco. We need you if we get pushed.
And we can see the whole Mumblerine team bunched around Motsai here on the map. And they're doing the pressure on that hub over here. People are getting shot at the hub already. As soon as they've got cleared out that hub over here and that FOB, basically in that case they can be able to start pushing on Toxarai. So the scout over there is really close already, and I think they know exactly where the hub is.
Enemy hub position is confirmed.
At this point the scout over here is throwing a nade. Oh, it might have taken out some of them. No! Everybody stands. Even Mark Cryo survived that. Maybe because of that rock, I'm not sure. There's a lot of tactically adequate spawning. Scout is over there and they're slowly pushing up as long as the scout is up and can keep them contained, but he gets taken out. So now we see the same situation we had earlier, just the other way around. Paradox over here on that hill fighting versus Parkovic, but getting taken out too. And it seems for now that a lot of tactically adequate is forced to stay in that valley at that hub. They gotta defend it. If that hub goes down, if that FOB over here goes down, then they will have a problem. Because they can't reinforce either. Both teams are stretched very thin here. Here, Chef over here. Chef versus Wood.
No, I'm just pushing to see where it is.
Okay.
Chef is laying pretty
Because they kind of
One
want
guy's on north and south.
Trucks is over there. Chef versus Trucks.
Yeah, we should, but we can poke and prod and talk to Rai so they don't get too comfortable not leaving it.
So I just the Mumblerines right now are basically just holding, making the kills on that FOB. That's a good call to do.
Yeah, but I want to take out the fob they're attacking us with from the north first. I have one confirmed south.
Yeah,
so first that, then move.
So
is that the one
right now,
in E6? Or is that one gone?
Just listening to the Mumblerine squad chat here.
We know.
So right now this is a meat grinder here for
Where's
tactical
the
adequate.
Is it the one in E6?
It is really tough for them.
Yeah, we confirmed one hub at least in E8.
It seems like
yeah, that's the northern fob.
the hub is gone though.
Yeah.
I don't see the hub anymore. The hub is gone. It seems like the FOB is either gone. I'm not sure if they digged it down on themselves, but the FOB is surely gone. Where was the FOB? That FOB is gone. There's no hub anymore. No nothing. So no more respawning forces for tactically adequate right here. Are they building up a new FOB on the north? On that hill right here. Do they have a squad lead here with them? I'm not sure what tactically adequate is doing. They maybe seems like they realized that that FOB is a death trap right there, so it's definitely the good call to stop attacking from here. I could not hear anybody saying we're taking down the FOB of them, and we can see the Mumblerines are still searching for that hub. They will realize in a second that the hub is gone for whatever reason, because it's still on the map. And on the north side, there's still some skirmishes going on.
Yeah, with the freaking dude.
Dark T over here versus Zotic, but first versus Rooster. Rooster is pushing up. Easy kill for Rooster there. ISKT is down already. Azifur, they're really like having those small fighting, small one-on-ones on that northern hill. MTLB over there is driving around. Not sure what Crazy is doing with the MTLB there.
Bear in mind, you got that gap on the southeast side.
Yeah, Paco, you need to gather your forces and get back to the flag.
So one squad now is pushing up 2 Toxarai. Another squad over here is pushing up 2 Toxarai. Tactically adequate seems a little bit spread out, seems a little bit inconsistent in what they're doing. Actually, there's some tactically adequate forces pushing down a little bit there.
Hold on. Resilience is down in the fucking north, gents. You need to get.
They're pushing up. They're trying to push up from the really long reinforcement wave from that bridge. But it's really tough to say right now what tactically adequate is doing here right now. They're pushing for that MTLB, the Mumblerines, but tactically adequate is really spread out. We can see a clear movement of the Mumblerines, but look at that. There's like a couple of forces here trying to push up, but really spread out. In my opinion, they should try at that point to re-rally and to start moving up again together, actually, because they have good organized defenders. I mean, there's only ISKT on the cap zone, but they're defending on the west hill. We have Dark T over here, we have the Scout over here, we have Azifur here still up. All of them are camping, fighting to the northwest. I know they're coming from the northwest. We've got a Mumblerines have a good fighting line still, so they're pushing up over here and pushing slowly up to Toxarai. And the attacking forces for tactical adequate are actually, yeah, spread out is the word to take here, I think. And as long as the Mumblerines can hold on to the FOB close to Modzai, it should be alright for them. Mark Rye over here is trying to push up all alone, but we can see so many blue players. There's Deceptions, there's Business Cat, Pakovic, and Hexcast.
Hold tight on flag.
Getting Miss Business Cat though. And the blue team already knows the red team is coming up down the river from the northwest, able to defend here. Mark Cry over there.
Snow, any chance you can roll up with us?
Unloan until we kill that 30 million. We kill the 30 million, then yes, if not, no.
Well, if you roll close to us,
Cruise Speeder gets taken out, so those attackers
who
are dropping in here like one by one, where we are slowly taking control over with Western Hill. That's an opening they can take right now. They've cleared out that Western Hill, and now they could re-rally and push down all the way to the cap zone. There's like one squad holding out. The strikers, in the meantime, are really far back. I don't even know. They're really far up on the hill. Over here, Coward is so big, that's like even areas you almost never use. What are the strikers doing? They're trying to hump or something. I'm sorry, I didn't. I just didn't say that, but let's give them some privacy.
Yeah, no, we are getting eyes on them.
So let's see over here. The squad almost got taken out. There's not a lot of defenders. A couple of defenders now moving in. There's the MTLB in a pretty good position right here for that court. That's a pretty good position, actually. Really good. Crazy finally maneuvered himself with his MTLB in a really good position where he can cover. Oh, but he did a team kill there. He did a team kill on Snow Lexicon right there. You don't want to do a team kill in that kind of situation. But here he can cover basically that whole approach. We'll see he will eventually take out Tigen in 1 second right there. As soon as he spots him,
How's my flag looking, boys?
he should
the
be
fog
able
going
to
down,
take him
Mommy?
out. Now he should have
About
spotted
to
him.
take him, they do.
Yep. And takes him out. That's the power of the MTLB here at that. That's a really, really nice positioning there.
Engaging 30.
Really, really nice positioning. So the strikers are fighting against the 30 mil once again. And he takes out another striker, but gets down. Little Bear finally gets killed. But I think at what cost? At what cost? One striker gets taken out once again. So that 30 mil was totally
Yeah,
worth
back
its
now.
was worth
Yeah,
its
we lost a
point.
striker there, one of them.
Yeah, that's
Was
fine.
worth-
You good trade, good trade.
He traded, but
Fob in the north is done.
all in all,
There's a striker on the nipple hill marked.
the BTR actually cost them 3 strikers. That's a high toll to pay. That was good use by
Where
Little
do you want
Bear.
us now? Back
Still
or on
fights
mod
going
side?
on
Pushing
the
towards
hill.
Toxerai with you.
Envy and Paradox over here
Back on
trying
one
to
side.
get over the highlands.
We are repositioning one of the strikers north of Toxerai.
Moldy over here fighting against Paradox. Against Envy. We're not sure that Moldy is up there, it seems like. Now they hear the M4. Paradox
Shitbox is on.
surely
We
has
got
the
some nice
M4. Knows there's somebody really close. Pushes up and yep, gets him, takes him out. Modsai is still secure by the FOB is secure. That one squad now can
Back,
basically
give me help
defend
on
the
one
hub,
side.
the cap zone and the
Not
FOB
really.
at
We're
the
kinda
same
okay.
situation, at the same time. So they're doing a good job right here.
Contact, nothing.
Tactically Adequate
Never.
is having a tough time getting close there.
You want us still to push back then, or what?
But it seems like
Yes, I
Toxerai
want
is
you on the-
pretty
I want
safe
you-
for now.
Yeah,
Some shots.
roger.
That's a striker shooting from far away here on Zotic. Striker is all the way still up on that hill. We can see it all the way back there. Really need the 30mm MTLB or BTR to fight those strikers. But they will have some respawn time right now. So tactically adequate got fought back a good chunk of the map. Actually, we're standing in Toxerai, and having only this amount of players, it's getting really
Actually,
tough.
Bauman, you might want
to
look for a
attack
fob.
and
They had a
defense.
hat on
It's tough choices to
friendly
do.
fob marker.
So all the
which means
Mumblerines
they have
here
a
are taking
fob
out.
within
Tactically
150.
adequate
If you can
finally
find
get
that,
some
it would be
brace,
really great, 'cause I
some
think they
space
moved
to
the hat,
breathe. But
but
they
the fob is
still
still
gotta
active.
move like kilometer
Yeah,
or something,
okay,
like
we'll
really
scout
really
from
far. They
north
gotta move really far to get into the cap zone. The blue team has enough
Yeah, be
time
real careful now.
to spread out again.
We've
Let's
lost a
go
lot of
into
tickets
a
with those
really
strikers.
nice Overwatch
Probably,
position
they're
right
probably
here,
leading in tickets right now, are very equal.
just to see. We can basically see they're holding the FOB down here. There's some defenders down here. At this position, one squad for the blue team is
One.
pushing up over here.
You kill two for
And
them,
they
no,
got
you kill
all the
one shit,
time.
which doesn't worth
Oh
shit.
yeah, one shot.
There's one alley of attack
That's
the
what
tactically
75
adequate the red team can use.
Alright.
Basically just trying to push the
We've
guys
killed
over
one
here
BTR,
who
80.
just cleared out that squad over there. They gotta re-rally and then basically just push right through the middle. Take control over here before the Mumblerines are up there on that hill again. And then they can push into the cap zone. Try to take out that hub. Question is, will they be able to do that? It seems like the blue team cleared out all the way up there. Is that... They take down that FOB at the river? It seems like, it almost seems like. Yes, they did. I don't see any radio there anymore. So they've taken down that FOB. And now both teams are really thin on infrastructure. I don't even know where tactically adequate is spawning right now. Some of them are falling back here on that hill. Gosh over here is fighting against Pillar, and Dark Tea is getting taken out, and Nazifura just holding the valley.
30 mil shit, box backs now.
I know he's shooting on us.
So
but
the
he's not.
Mumblerines are aggressive again.
You'll lose
Pushing
that battle,
in.
be aware of that.
I know.
Tactically adequate has control over the middle hill part area here. So as long as they can keep that up, they should be alright on Toxerai. They still have a whole squad.
Possible enemy lottery destroyed.
And
Possible fob now.
there's a striker over here. Von Snow moved up. I just saw an explosion. That was a Logi or a truck or something. They just blew it up right here. That's some tickets you want to take with you. Von Snow and Pandan over here. And they're pushing all the way up to Zarotsai. Actually, not quite sure what they're going to do with the striker. Maybe they just try to destroy some infrastructure. Always worth to do, destroying some infrastructure. And I can hear an MTLB, that's crazy again.
Alright, Paco, you got
With the
nothing north of
MTLB
us.
drifting
Gonna keep
around
pushing west.
around the corner. And he will probably go up on Nipple Hill again. And trying to get a good position there, because the position on Nipple Hill is pretty good, to be honest. And the first attackers are coming up over that hill. We are on 280 tickets, 35 minutes into the game. That's still a lot. Blue team Mumblerines should feel pretty comfortable here right now. And Tactically Adequate does not have a lot of answers. And now there's another squad. The defending forces are pushing up
markers.
over the hill into the midwest area. Into that midwestern area, trying to clear out that area and really starting to attack now again onto that cap zone, which is really interesting. The Mumblerines though are not replacing their lost strikers anymore. There's only one striker on the field. Tree Fiddy is still up.
Directly north of you now.
Paradox over here, they're just, it's only Paradox against a lot of blue players. I think he has a grenade launcher though. Yes, he has. So he can definitely deal some damage there. But he decides to fall back. For now, at least, it seems. So what do we have?
We are to be.
And they just killed the 30 mil with a striker. That's a lot of tickets. Again. Was it a BTR or no? It was a 30 mil MTLB. That's, I think, 25 tickets. So Tactically Adequate is losing a lot of tickets here right now. Just for assets, just for vehicles, and they really could not recover from the fact when they lost that Motsai. Mumblerines here are staying strong, keep on pushing, getting closer to Toxerize right now. Snow Lexicon and Zotic over here trying to flank from the north side. But this squad over there is pushing in pretty heavily. And we have Crazy here with the MTLB, with Cord machine gun. He can definitely deal out some damage. But he doesn't see any targets, it seems like. Tigan over here is right in front of him.
Normal one.
Can't do anything. We're pulling back.
So now he starts shooting with the MTLB, trying to keep them off. I mean, the smokes are going out already. Tigan over here got taken out. Tree is still up, and that squad is in trouble. There's only 2 medics left, and they're reviving right now in the smoke. Smoke already always means, even for the defenders, now it's time to attack. They're smoking, they're reviving. It is possible to know that, to assume that, just by game knowledge. And here, Tree with the RPK and Makrai on the hill. Yeah, they're going to take that out. That's a Valley of Doom here right now. Getting taken out. Only Beginner and Chef are still alive, they're still holding strong, making that pressure. But that MTLB is basically, you can see it in the right back, that MTLB is locking it down. They can't move anywhere. Trying to revive people, trying to revive Moldy. Right over here. Beginner is working, trying to do the best, but the MTLB is slowly pushing up.
Okay, I'm pulling out 18.
Barman, you're gonna have a
Digging the
shitbox coming
fucking
towards you.
fob. Digging the fob, digging the fob, get back.
So what is happening
Digging
here?
our fob, get back.
Motsai is losing the FOB, they sneaked in, but it's Paradox over here. He's down. Was just one lonely Paradox over here trying to take down that hub. The FOB should be alright. Nobody else is around for Tactically Adequate, so Mumblerines are doing a good job keeping the pressure up on Toxerive. Here again they just wiped, and that squad is still, that offensive squad for the Mumblerines is still again. Tactically Adequate is struggling a little bit to get out of the defending position here.
Paco, we're losing the fob.
Barman over here is working, but the defenders are doing a good job.
At all times, Paco.
So they're pushing up. Mumblerines are keeping the pressure up, so it's hard for Tactically Adequate to move out of a defensive position, but it's a tough thing to do. You need like a couple of people who are doing a really, really hard effort while sneaking around, like flanking, trying to put up another attack path or something like that. Because otherwise you will, once you put in defense, you will stay in the defensive and it will be tough to turn it around again. We can see right now that MTLB is basically holding the blue team off. On the left side, but the rockets are getting shot. We can see that right here. And the MTLB is not hitting Carnvo. Another rocket, but does not find its target. The whole thing gets taken out in the middle there. And we can see the wonderful, wonderful clash of teams here. Oh, double rocket again, but too short, too short. That arc for the law is unfortunately too short. And we can see the difference here, like the blue team has a really, the Mumblerines have a really good arc at fighting on both sides, and the Tactically Adequates are bunched up really, really strong. Look how bunched up they are. They might want to spread out a little bit more.
Where's my striker support? I haven't heard a striker firing in 10 minutes. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, Nordic gets ranty because there's no vehicle support for them. 266 tickets left.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, get here. And where's the second striker? Did you lose it?
No, we had to bang for main base. We had to go all the way from south to south.
So the blue team is trading better here, I feel.
Check that northern
Oh, really, really close here. Really, really close. Right in the lines. The Neckwrecker is still shooting. Not getting taken out. Now he gets taken out. So all of those bunched up Tactically Adequates got taken out there pretty easily. Almost no losses for the Mumblerines. Beginner over here can easily pick Boldy and Boaty up again. Actually, so the push on Toxarai still, the pressure is still there. Tactically Adequates. Tournament life is here on the line actually.
Nothing.
Copy, then we're switching. Bombing, back to mod side. Parker, you're pushing with me.
So they have that FOB. They have that FOB on that flag here, but helps them to hold on, but it will buy time. But the problem is time is against Tactically Adequate right now. They gotta do something. They gotta pull off a move. But right now it seems like that the Mumblerines are having the control here. Where if we look at the defending places, there's a lot of Mumblerines, but no Tactically Adequate players. They're really having a tough time getting out of that cap zone over here. They're having a tough time to get out of that Toxarai crater. I want to call it crater here because it looks like a little crater. Caldera. I don't know. You want to talk that? Tell that. All that. Taking over here right in the front. And we can see Tactically Adequate is losing ground here. Now they have to, the last engagement they took was here. Now the engagement they take is like 50 meters far more close to the cap zone. The next engagement they take will be inside the cap zone. They don't want that. Mumblerines really doing a good drive here, pushing them back.
That guy that dug up the hub was just one lonely guy that crawled all the way
So
to the hub.
The MTLB here still crazy is still there. But they know where it is. Crazy is moving. He got spotted. What do we have here in the north? It is Shields and Barmin. I think they might want to either check out a rally point or want to put up an FOB. I think there was an FOB over here. Not sure if there is one.
No, this fucking...
Another team kill by Crazy.
Is a fucking cunt. Kill him twice for me, please.
Yeah, and the MTLB is holding off. Is the saving grace. Crazy is doing some team kills here, but as long as the MTLB is up with a cord and it's really good used right now, they will have a tough time. Mumblerines will have a tough time getting close to that cap zone as long as the MTLB is backing the defending forces up.
I can push with
and now Tactically Adequate is winning the space again. Maybe they can even push back that attacking squad at all.
We'll go on foot, so we probably...
They're still fighting for those 30 meters over here. McDowell over here taking out, not taking out, yes taking out Boaty, but getting traded away by Tigan.
the red fob logi.
So tactically adequate is...
Yeah, I'm sending shields out there now. He's checking out. I'm checking stuff.
Tactically adequate is slowly trying, but like they're holding their ground here really good. On Toxerai, there's another squad moving in from the northwest. That is over here Barmin. I don't know how many people has Barmin. It's just 4 people in his squad, so they can't do that big of a difference. But now there's even another BTR here, Dolphin, with a 80A BTR having at 40.5, so it will get tough for the Mumblerines to take Toxerai with boss vehicle support. Crazy left his MTL Bevo and moved out over here. He's running over here now because the BTR, I think, is there. And yes, all the attacking forces of Mumblerines are finally repelled. Moldy is falling back over here, feeling alone, I can assume.
Fuck this push and set up a defensive line and never get him any more tickets. What about that?
Do that.
Agreed.
Play it safe.
And here we can hear the Mumblerines.
Still fuck up and lose 5 strikers. Who knows?
The Mumblerines changing their tactics, saying fuck that, let's go defensive. Let's get defensive. They're still on 250 tickets left. That is more than enough. 250 tickets, that's after 45 minutes of game. That is more than enough to just grind it down. Time is on their side. They've got 1 more flag than the enemy team, so they can just play it safe. They can play it safe. It's 250 tickets for the Mumblerines in 45 minutes into the map. So in that case, it is totally alright for the Mumblerines to play defensive here. They don't have to push. They don't have to push here. So who is still here? Barmin made it all the way into the cap zone. Maybe if he would have had a couple of more people just to back him up, he could do something about it. He does not even have a shovel, so he can't take down that hub. But Sotik will be surprised in a second there. If Barmin gets the angle, I don't know if he saw him. I think he's able to hear the steps though. But Sotik has a feeling, it seems. It seems both of them have a feeling that somebody is around. Both of them have a feeling that something is up here. Barmin even calls him out. I have no idea why Barmin is calling kitty kitty kitty. Love those situations about squad. You can't have any idea that I am there right now saying that. So yeah, Mumblerines going on defensive, putting up 50 cals here. They've got the points. That 50 cal over here. Able to cover to the north, to the southwest in that case.
You're hitting the BTR, keep.
So something is shooting on that BTR over here. It's all about assets again. Less about bleed, more about assets. So tactically adequate is moving out now. Barmin is still up, has confirmed the FOB is on. Look at that! What are they doing? Trying to do a peace treaty here. Tactically adequate is pushing out, but they will get shot while moving out. We can see that a lot of tactically adequate players are up here. They finally moved out. Like what tactically adequate needs right now is to have an impulse. Somebody maybe sneak around. Big flank coming from the east, trying to sneak in.
Enemy BTR is forcing out to be at least. We didn't kill him though.
But they have no chance tactically. I don't see tactically adequate having any chance attacking straight on. Sotik seems like he was AFK there. You don't want to go AFK in a tournament game. Wolfmatic is the next one. They're respawning. Mark Cry is there too. They know something is up. Oh, Brahmin knows where the FOB is now. He definitely finds it.
The BTR-82 is not RTVs now.
But they are working on it. Okay. Brahmin won't be able to hold out there much longer.
I'm gonna reset my guys and go for this far.
Here in the second game, I really like how. I really like how tactically adequate in the end here are using the vehicles. They're using them more effectively than the strikers. A lot of strikers have been lost, but there's 2 strikers on the field again, but they're careful with the strikers. The American team.
Updating marker with the relevant position.
Right,
Oh,
we're gonna
and
speed ticket
the
in that
BTR
bot
takes
behind
out Shields there, so Toxarai is safe once again. And we can see that, like, all the blue forces have respawned on Motsarai, went defensive, and now they just have to hold. There's no near danger. There's no near danger for the Mumblerines here. They have it under control. It seems alright. It seems like they can make the step into the next
No,
loser
if you get
bracket
eyes on the
game.
vehicle, we might be able to time it with resilience.
Oh, what was that? What was that dolphin over there flipping the BTR? What was that? I just saw that, and it's flipping again. He's trying to turn it around, and there it goes. It's over. United States Army wins. Mumblerines win with 248 tickets. It's done. GG. Tactically Adequate is out of the tournament, and the Mumblerines making it a second time in the loser bracket, winning once again, moving up to the next game. GG, well played. Especially that second round was good played by both teams. Sad story for Tactically Adequate. Well played for the Mumblerines. GG.